Now before the Passover feast, when Jesus knew that his hour was come, that he depart out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own which were in the world, he loved them unto the end. And when the supper had ended, the devil having put into Judas Iscariot into his heart to betray him, and Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he came from God and went to God, he rose up from supper and laid aside his garments and took a towel and girded himself, after he poured water into a basin and began washing the disciples' feet, and to wipe them with the towel wherewith he was girded. He then came to Simon Peter, and Peter said to him, Lord, do you wash my feet? Jesus answered and said to him, what I do you know not. Now but you shall know hereafter. Peter said unto him, you shall not ever wash my feet. Then Jesus answered him, if I wash thee not, thou hast no part with me, nor a place. Simon Peter said unto him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. And Jesus said to him, he that is washed needs not save to wash his feet, but is clean in every way. And you are clean, but not everybody. For he knew who should betray him, therefore said he, you are not all clean. So after he had washed their feet and taken his garments and sat down again, he then said unto them, do you know what I've done to you? Ye call me Master and Lord, and you say, well, for I am, if I then your Lord and one another's feet, for I've given you this as example, that you should do as I have done to you. Truly, truly, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither he that sent greater than he that has sent him. If you know these things, happy are you if you do all them. I speak not of you, all I know, whom I have chosen, but that the scripture may be fulfilled. He that eats bread with me has lifted up his heel against me. Now I will tell you before it come, that when it's come to pass ye may believe that I am truly, and truly I say unto you, he that receives whomever I send receives me, and he that receives me receives him that sent me. When Jesus thus said, he was troubled in spirit, and bore witness, and then said, truly, truly, I say to you, one of you shall betray me. Then the disciples looked on each other, and doubting of which of them he spoke. Now there was leaning on Jesus' bosom one of his disciples, of whom Jesus did love. Simon Peter then beckoned him that he should ask of whom that he had spoken. Leaning on Jesus' breast, said to him, Lord, who is it? Jesus answered, he it is to whom I shall give a sop when I have dipped. When he had dipped, the sop gave to Judas Iscariot, to the son of Simon. After the sop, Satan entered into him. Then Jesus said to him, what you have to do, now go and do quickly. Now no man at the table knew for what intent he spoke this to him, for some of them thought, because he had the purse that Jesus sent him to buy things they needed for the feast, or that he would take a gift too of something to the poor. He then, having received the sop, went immediately out, and it was night. Therefore, when he had left, Jesus said, "Now is the Son of Man to be glorified, and God is glorified in him. If God be glorified in him, God shall also glorify him in himself, and shall right then glorify him. Little children, yet just a little while I am with you. Ye shall seek me, like I said to the Jews. Whither I go, you cannot come. So now I say to you, a new commandment I give to you, that ye love each one. Love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this shall all know that you are my disciples, if ye have love for and one to another. Simon Peter said to him, Lord, where is it you're going? Jesus said, where I go you can't follow me, but you will follow me later on. Peter said unto him, Lord, why can't I follow you now? I will lay down my life for you. Jesus answered him, will you lay your life down for my sake? Verily, verily, I say to you, the rooster shall not crow until you have denied me and my name 3 times. Yet don't let your heart be troubled. Do not fret or worry. In God you do believe. By faith believe also